Hello guys, welcome back. So thank you Roberto first of all for taking the survey and explaining how every step works. And now the idea is going to be to compile those pictures, create the 3D model. We already did that previously with this imagery, so I already have the file because it takes a few, usually around 1 to 2 hours to compile everything. If it's a lot of photos, it will create a lot of points, so it takes a few hours. And now basically I'm going to show you how to import into the software. And basically the only thing that you can use a lot of different softwares to create a 3D model, to compile the photos and create a 3D model. The only thing that you need to be sure is that you export in a file that is able to be read by O-Pitsurface. So basically .dxf files, .txt files or .csv files are okay. All of the rest we are not able to work with it at the moment. In the future maybe we will, but at the moment we can't. So be sure that you are using a software to compile the photos and create a 3D model in a format that is one of those three. So once again, CSV, DXF or TXT files. How do we do that? So I'm gonna go over here and I will try to show it with my mouse, so try to follow it up. So I'm gonna click on the topography tab, and the first option in the topography tab is gonna be the import terrain. If you click on import terrain, you should have your desktop or environment popping up. And as you can see over here, I have 3 different files. The first one is going to be the crest line, and the second one is going to be the tone line. I'm going to show after how to import those two. Those will be the definitions for the software on the limits between bench and free face, and then lower bench. In this case, since I'm importing the terrain, I'm going to click on the webinar terrain.txf file. I'm going to click open. And while I open, it's going to be opening a new window. That new window, as it says on the title, DXF, since I open a DXF file, is going to open. And over here, I will need to select the entity. So for this specific file, I know its points, so I'm going to choose points. You're going to be able to see a preview. And if you click OK, it should jump to the next window where you need to associate each one of the columns of information to a specific coordinate. Okay, so let's do that right now. First one is going to be the X coordinate. Second one is going to be the Y coordinate, and then third one is going to be the Z coordinate. Once that is done, you just need to import the coordinates. The software usually is able to detect outliers. You can choose to delete them or not, depending on the if you are able or if you want to lose that data to be able to keep the terrain with lower count of points, or if you don't want to, you can just keep them. For this specific file, we can delete them. They don't really make much of a difference on the accuracy of the results. So for this specific case, I'm going to click delete. I'm going to eliminate those points. So I'm going to click yes. And then I'm going to wait a few seconds for it to import. So now that we have the terrain, as you can see over here, I have the 3D model, and most likely you already know this, but this is the bench that I'm referring to for this specific blast that we had to blast.